Hey all, Tony Bing here, hello and welcome back to our first impressions video for Marvel Strike Force. Now, we have our first new Sinister Six character that's been introduced to the game today. It is Rhino. So in the video, we'll start off with an orb opening. I've bought two of the packs. I mentioned this in the previous video. The reason I get two packs recently on characters is that these first impressions videos have been doing exceptionally well, of which I'm very grateful to everyone that watches them and shares and likes them, and please feel free to do it for that video. But I've got two of the packs, so we'll have an orb opening, 16 orbs in total. We'll then rank him up. We'll take his skills up to level 6 for his active skills, 4 for the passive. We'll have a look at his stats and abilities, and then at the end we'll show off some gameplay as well. But let's jump in with the orb opening first. So we'll open all 16 of these. Hopefully we'll see a purple along the way, and then once we've done that, I'm just going to open 5 red stars. The reason being, we have Jean Grey in the next few days. It's only 2 or 3 days away for her event. I will be unlocking her, I'm happy to say, so I want to save the majority of the red stars for her because the X-Men team look to be incredible. But let's go in and get these opened here. Hopefully we don't get too many greens. It's actually only a 1-star unlock. So it's interesting to see that. We've seen that a few times, which is nice, but to be honest, unlocking a character at 1 star is pretty useless, so you can't really do much with them. That level, 72,000 gold there, all greens and the orbs so far. Hopefully with as much as 2 packs I'll see a purple at a minimum. That's 1 pack gone. That's all greens. Oh no. There's a blue, so that's 12. Come on, we need more than that. If we get a purple, then it means sometimes I can skip a blitz, which I like to do because I absolutely hate blitz at the moment. Just completely burnt out on it. There's another blue. Or a green. This is looking pretty horrible here, to be honest. And then final one. This has been not good at all. Final one, let's see, total of 116 shards, that's really pretty rubbish, and 144,000 gold. Let's go in and open 5 of the red star orbs and see how we get on now. So I've got 26 of them, so I'll actually just open 6, and then that leaves me 20 for when Jean comes out. So here we go, first one. Psylocke, that's not good. Shuri. There we go, anomaly detected. Well, that's annoying. It was a 3-star Iron Man anyway, but let's restart here and I'll quickly edit this bit out. 3 more orbs to open here then. Carnage. This has been so disappointing with orbs tonight. I hate the drop rates, really do. Look at that. Absolutely disgusting, to be honest, the drop rates. So there we go, let's go in and now we'll rank up Rhino. Before we do go in and rank them up here, I'll show off the stats. I'll always try and do this first so we can get a rough baseline and where they're sitting at, so it makes sense to you. So if we start off with the health, I've already punched all this into my spreadsheet. The health is 146 at 1 star, so that means it's going to be an A rating. His damage was coming out at a B rating. Armour was coming out at an A, so that all makes sense there. You then get focus exceptionally low there, but I don't believe it's relevant at all, so that's an F. Resistance is coming in at 69, so that is a B rating. And then finally, if we go all the way down, we have, let's see, where are we? We've got his speed. His speed is coming in at 90, so that would be an E rating there. So that makes pretty sense for a protector class. But that is his stats. Trait wise, you've got Villain, City, Bio, Protector, Spider-Verse and Sinister 6. And it's only 100 gold to actually rank him up here. So we'll see how many stars we can get him to. I'm not going to try and do any math on the fly. I've tried that before when I'm recording live and I always seem to get it wrong, and everyone lets me know in the comments below that I've got it wrong. So there we go, we got him to 3-star there. From here we'll go up to 60 in the first instance because I'm saving most of my gold for hopefully a character coming back to milestones in the future. That's, you can see I've got 9 million gold at the moment. Here we go, come up to level 60. So from here, if you watched these videos before, you'll know the deal from here. What I'll do is I'll quickly equip all the gear as far as I can go. So we'll be back in just one moment. So I've managed to take him up to tier 9 for gear here. So he's sitting at just over 21,000 power. Now I could take him higher, but I'm wanting to save my remaining gear for Jean when she comes out in the next few days. I've got Colossus levelled up, and I can't wait to see how the two of them got on together. So that's the level he's at the moment. So let's jump in and have a quick look at the abilities, and then once we've done that, we'll actually show off some gameplay. So starting off, we've got the basic, which is Pummel. This one here, if it was maxed out at level 7, you would do 290% damage. I don't see any reason you'd really want to use your tier 4 materials in that one, so you'd keep that at level 6. You then have Furious Charge, which is your special, and with Protectors this is generally always your taunt, and that's the case with Rhino as well. So it's gain taunt. It does feel a little bit now with some characters getting 2, sometimes 3 taunts that 1. It's a little bit weak, to be honest, but this one here, you gain your taunt, you also clear 1 negative effect from self and each adjacent ally, so that's interesting. Normally you put a protector on the outside, but you may want to place him further to the middle, given that he'll clear the negative effect from each ally. And also with this, you attack primary and all adjacent targets. At level 7 it will be for 350% damage, and the attack cannot be blocked. So in the likes of War, if you've got deflect up on everyone, this should still do the full damage, I believe. We have the ultimate up next. When we've seen the footage as part of the Envoy program, the animation for this was exactly the same as Juggernaut. I'm hoping that's changed, because if not, that's exceptionally lazy, but we'll find out in just a moment. But this one here is Stampede. It takes 5 turns to charge. You've got the option of using it turn number 1 if you wish. So with this, you attack primary and all adjacent targets for maxed out, it will be 320% damage, and then the attack gains, it will be up to 20% damage per city hero enemy. So that means in total you could be doing 480% damage with it, and his damage stat's pretty decent at a B, so this could be really hard hitting there. That could be really nice, but it has to be against a City Heroes team, of course. Now finally, with the passive, we have a setup here that it's clear it's really set up to be a counter to Magneto. So this is called Rhino Hide. So with this one here, on spawn you gain counter, you then gain, let's see, it would be 25% max health per Sinister 6 ally, so you can have 4 of them, so that would be an additional 100% health on top of his health pool that's already up at an A, so imagine with that he'll probably have the highest health pool in the game. Also with this, on blind you can change your speed bar by 100%, and in this video I'll test to see if it's a bit like Black Panther's speed bar, in that it will fill way past 1 turn and take you close to a 2nd turn, but that's when you're blinded. So Magneto will cast his blind on you, you will then charge your speed bar fully and you can taunt or use the ultimate and you're not blinded. And also with this, on blind you clear 1 negative effect from self and each ally. So Magneto goes first, he'll be the only character placing a debuff, which will be the blind, and you'll clear that from everyone. And what's really important is that's not exclusive to Sinister 6 characters, that's for each and every ally. So to be honest, I don't think Rhino looks incredible, but with this passive he could really mix up some teams in Arena, because straight away you can cleanse the blind via Magneto. It doesn't make sense from a lore perspective at all, and that does slightly bother me, but it is interesting to see a character thrown in there to mix up Arena a little bit. But that is Rhino. Model wise, as always, quickly check it out, looks really nice, just the classic style they went for. Let's jump in now and we'll check out some of his animations, and then once we've done that we'll pair him up with some characters as well. So the main thing I want to test here is just to see if we've got this skill that looks the same as Juggernaut. It'd be really disappointing if that's the case, that they've not even changed the colouring, because with Juggernaut the whole red glow is all about the Gem of Sitarak. So I believe it's on the special where you're gaining the taunt and then you're charging, so let's see. Yeah, it's exactly the same from what I can see. That's really poor. I've noticed that we are getting a lot more characters recently, and I hope that they don't start to increase the number of characters we get and start to reuse skills like this, because there's no way that Rhino's skill should look exactly the same as Juggernaut. I keep getting confused and almost call him Colossus. I've maybe done it in the video already, let me know if I have. But let's go for this next one here. I think this is simple enough looking. So you've got the initial charge, and then he's just chaining to the other characters. Then we'll check out the basic next. That was a counter there, I imagine he probably spawned with. Again, I think that's just the same as Juggernaut, the way he smashes down. I said Juggernaut, yeah, I got it right that time. I said Colossus. I'm really struggling with this. There we go. I think we've got another wave of characters, do we? No, that was us. Just a quick showcase of the animations there. So what we'll do now, we'll throw him in a team with Green Goblin, who is a Sinister 6 character, and we'll drop in some Spider-Verse as well, and we'll take on Ultimus and Nexus 5.9. So this is the team I'm going to use here, and already with the Spider-Verse characters we've got, I'm actually struggling to figure out who to actually put in a team, because I was wanting to drop Venom in there as well, but it would mean I couldn't get Green Goblin in, and I need to have him in because he's got that Sinister 6 tag, so he'll give the additional health to Rhino. So this is a team anyway, so we'll jump in and see how we got on against Ultimus. We'll keep it on ×1 again here, just so we can see Rhino's animations once more. The plan here is always to try and hopefully take Ultimus down before the end, but if we don't, it's not a big deal, because we're not really playing this to show off synergies or anything. It's just a bit of fun showing off the character with some other characters they may interact well with. Here we go, let's go for this straight at the start here. Hopefully we can apply some bleeds. He's got pretty high resistance. Yeah, he resisted some of them. We'll go for the slow from Miles. Love the animation on that. There we go, speed bar's the way down and he's slowed, that could really help out. And then we've already got defense down, so it's a bit of a waste to apply again. Let's go for this and see if we get evade. No, now I don't want to use the special because I don't want to taunt up. So let's go for this here. Animations could definitely do with some work for somebody like Rhino, who you can just imagine smashing stuff up. He really doesn't have that feeling to him at all. So next up, when we go Green Goblin, he's got his ultimate where he can attack, I think it's multiple times, so that'll be really nice with there only being one target. But let's keep all the debuffs, don't actually want to cleanse them. Not yet anyway, I'll maybe cleanse them once we can apply more of them. Let's go for the stun here, hopefully. Absolutely smashing him here with the debuffs. Did they block that? Nope, we managed to stun him. So the more I'm thinking about Rhino and that cleanse of the blind, it's going to open up so much. I think potentially now you've got the chance of even stopping Juggernaut from getting his taunt up, because once he's got his taunt up you're absolutely screwed. But this way you could maybe use Miles and put immunity on him before that happens. So a lot of options have actually been brought in here as a result of this. Now because he is stunned, let's actually just use this one here. There we go. They really need to do something with that, even change the colouring, or they need to do something. Can't be exactly the same. So this one here is the one that can do a whole lot of damage, between 4 and 5 attacks. It can do close to about 1000 damage. It's amazing against single targets. Look at that. Wow, absolutely incredible. Let's now go for this one on Carnage. Didn't do too much damage there. Speed bar filled up. Rhino could be getting taken down soon, potentially, because I've taunted up on him. And Ultimus does hit hard. 42,000 hit there. That's pretty nice for taking him down. Pretty quick here. For a long while it was a struggle to do this, but with power creep in the game it's not really the accomplishment it used to be. There's Rhino absolutely smashed. That was nice. There we go. Miles getting... No, I thought he was getting the final attack there with that animation. Goblin. No, not to be. Let's go for the defense down here. Resisted. Carnage getting the final hit, I believe. Yep, and there we go. So, pretty simple character, but again, I think it all comes down to that passive they've thrown in there. If they didn't do that, it would be exceptionally bland, to be honest, but the passive makes it quite interesting in regards to Arena, and I can't wait to go in and actually play around with that. But as always, I hope this video has been helpful. Once again, because I'm buying 2 packs now at the moment to get characters up to 5 stars for legendary unlocks, it really is appreciated if you can like, share and subscribe for this video, and thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all again soon.